Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Siren Records Monterey. It's Fresh Catch Friday. So, if you're new to the channel, this is where we talk about some of the new releases, reissues, and represses that came out on vinyl this week. And sometimes it has to be short and sweet because of what's happening. This is a functioning record store, and at the moment, guys, we're barely functioning. This is a shit show over here. We have very incredibly difficult personnel problems or lack of going on. And so it's every day is just like we're going through some rolling balls of shit over here. So I don't have a lot of time to talk to you about some of the great releases that are out today that I really would love to talk to you about. So I'm just going to give you three quick ones and then post the list down below of everything with prices. And I'm sorry, you guys I've already explained how this goes around here to you, so one of those short weeks this week. Let's get started with something that I think is like a really cool release, and this is the Postal Service Everything Will Change, and it's a double LP, and it's on the Sub Pop label. Now, Everything Will Change, it's a new live album by indie pop legends, the Postal Service, and the title documents Postal Service's performance at the Greek Theater in Berkeley, which is pretty local to us here on the Central Coast. It's just down the ways a bit. Anyway, it's like this was during their 2013 reunion tour. So that same show was featured in 2014 in a feature-length documentary concert film of the same name. So this is the first time the show's been released on CD and vinyl, which is really cool if you're a Postal Service fan. It's the album features another track called Never Enough Time, which did not appear in that original video release. So it's a nice little bonus for you. This is a collaboration between Benjamin Gibbard, who's also heads up Death Cab for Cutie, and Jimmy Tamborello from Dentel, and Rilo Kiley's Jenny Lewis. So the Postal Service released Give Up, their one and only album, in 2003. Okay, so that record went on to sell 1 million copies, and most of the band's fans really never had the chance to see them live and perform that. So in celebration of the 10-year anniversary of Give Up, the band reunited to tour the world, and Everything Will Change captures one of these nights where everything really did change. Now, this is the indie exclusive, the Loser Edition, and it's on colored vinyl. I'm not sure at this point what the color is, but that's the Loser Edition, is always that first run. You get the colored vinyl on these. So, in October, Death Cab for Cutie is going to be performing Transatlanticism in full, and actually then the Postal Service will be opening up, and Jenny Lewis is confirmed, so it's really exciting. I can't even wait for that. But anyway, so this is a great disc for this week. I'm super excited to see this. We also, I wanted to talk to you about the Chemical Brothers and For That Beautiful Feeling, and this is 3 LPs. It comes from Casablanca. So they're one of the most acclaimed and innovative electronic duos in the world. And this is their 10th studio album, For That Beautiful Feeling. It was recorded in the band's own studio near southern UK. And it's a record that kind of hunts for and captures that, wild moment when the sound just overwhelms you and almost pulls you under, yet ultimately it lets you just ride the wave. That's a good way to think about Chemical Brothers. Their stuff is just like, it's like more on feeling, okay? And, where you just kind of surrender and let the music move you and pull you around. And this 3 LP set is on 180-gram vinyl and cut at 45 RPMs, and it includes a 24 by 36 poster. And that one, it's in this box. You see, it's housed in this kind of box. Then it's also same track listing and everything on this. Just this one's at regular 33 1/3 speed. Okay, so that's something too that was nice to see. And now, just to mix it up and give you a little bit of variety, I'm going to let you know about the Kvelertak album called Ending, and this is a double LP. I love this artwork. I just was so attracted to that when I first saw it. I think this is just beautiful. But anyway, this comes to us through Rise Records, and this is a Norwegian band, Kvelertak, and they've kind of become a real true force in the metal scene over the past decade. And when you're listening to black metal, really Norwegian black metal is like, I feel that that's the definitive answer. That's what you want out of your black metal, is the Norwegians. They know how to do it right. So the band, which has received well-deserved accolades from Rolling Stone and Stereogum, they've amassed hundreds of thousands of fans worldwide and over 50 million streams. So previous albums have been, the band's been collaborating with like hardcore legend Kurt Ballou from Converge, among others. And they've worked with musicians such as Troy Sanders from Mastodon. And the band also toured with legendary bands like Metallica and Slayer. On their fifth album, Endling, they sound bigger and more creative than ever before, armed with massive riffs, black metal ferocity, and their most ambitious instrumentation to date. They've mastered the art of creating modern metal classics, and they're both fierce and fun at the same time. And 15 years into their career, Kvelertak they're just unstoppable. And so this comes on the indie exclusive opaque orange vinyl, and it does tell you that on the sticker, but I just absolutely love that artwork. I think that is just fabulous. Okay, so yeah, there's so much more I wish we could be talking about. Guys, the list down below, you'll see what's out. There's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm sorry that this has to be so short. We're just hitting the 7-minute mark here, so I'm going to love you and leave you, and get on with it. So everybody manifest good thoughts for us. I brought a stick of sage in here, and I saged the hell out of this place the other night just to try to get rid of some of the bad juju that we've been experiencing, and let's see how successful I am. So I know that I've got another couple of weeks of hard times before things ease up a little. I think I've got a solid new person starting in October, and we are keeping everything crossed that we're going to get back on our feet and get this place rolling like it's supposed to be, okay? So until then, I'll be working that 6-day week. See you later. Bye.